Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Ghassan Softa, and today we're going to talk about medical grade monitors that is be used in PACS workstations. So today we're going to talk about the medical grade monitors. We will give definitions and we will compare it to the consumer monitors, and we will talk about the parameters that should be looked at when purchasing a medical grade monitor. And then we will also talk about the medical grade monitors that use in mammography, and eventually we will give examples of the medical grade monitors that in the market as we speak now. So what is exactly means the medical grade monitor? It's a diagnostic display that is used by radiologists to view and analyze diagnostic images such as X-ray and MRIs and so on, where it meets the demands of the medical imaging. Actually, due to the increase of the use of digital imaging, radiologists have gained an increased need for medical digital imaging to support their diagnostic process. The better screen, the better the result and inspection and diagnosis of the needed scans. So what is exactly the difference between medical grade monitor and the consumer monitor? If we looked at the display colors, in medical grade monitors it's 1 billion compared to the 16 million that's given by the consumer regular monitors. Also the back lighting adjustment, it's a very important element, because as we will see in the next slides, the better luminous, the good and better performance will come out of the scans. Automatic adjustment in the medical grade, and it's manually adjusted in the consumer monitors. Lifespan, even though it's more expensive when you purchase it in the first place, but actually if you look at it in the long run, it's more convenient and much cost effective to go with a medical grade monitor. Look at the quality, it's best and good, and it's FDA approved. Also, it has calibration sensors built in the medical grade monitors compared to the one in consumer monitor, actually if any. So when purchasing a medical grade monitor, what exactly the parameters that we should look at? In 2017, FDA issued a documentation that make it easier to look at for the parameters, such as the display technology, if it's touch screen or if it's not a touch screen, the size, the backlight type, the frame rate and refresh rate, the video bandwidth, user control, and the contrast, the how many luminous and brightness control, built-in sensors, and so on, calibration, and so many other parameters we can look at. What about mammography? Medical grade monitors that is used in different radiology applications, and mammography is different. Actually, one study showed that the luminous, that they evaluated the effects of the luminous in the breast cancer detection. They used 4 screens with different luminous levels. They had 48 scans, and the findings of the study revealed that the higher the luminous display, the better the detection will be in the breast cancer. So there is a difference between the medical grade monitors that is used in mammography and the other imaging applications. For example, in the resolution, according to the ACR, the resolution should be as close as possible to the acquisition system. So nowadays there are so many companies that produced medical monitors, such as Izu, Barco, Sony, LG, and so many companies that deals with medical grade monitors, and each one of them they are competitive with very specific features. Thank you. Is there any questions?